Alright, y'all. I'm actually finally putting this one Publix. Making a public video of this. So, this is the Dirt Devil Ultravision Turbo. Yeah, my mom's seen it, so, it's no biggie. So, we're gonna go ahead and do some vacuuming. We're gonna vacuum the camper, the white rug, and the house. Here we go. Sounds like it needs a belt. Seems to groom pretty good, I'll say that. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get it up in the, I'm gonna see if there's anywhere to do up the steps here. Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff in here, so might not be able to. But, we'll try anyway. Plus, that thing is big, so that's also going to hinder it. So I'm going to go ahead and shake that off. We'll probably only be able to do this one stretch here because it is a big vacuum. So let's see what we can do. We can't do the steps hardly because, again, it's a big vacuum. It's not huge, but still rather large. Yeah, so that's all we can really do in here. Now we're gonna go out to the white rug. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to do here, but we'll see what we pick up. I'll even show the dirt cut before we start out here. This actually needs attention from a leaf blower, but we'll get what we can with the Ultravision. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Like I said, we're gonna plug it into the wall up here because yeah, plug's not too awful bad. Now, if you want to see the first two videos on this vacuum cleaner, they are on Patreon with the in the purple level tier. So yeah, you can see other videos of it that I couldn't post on YouTube. But let's go ahead and start out here. I already see some. I forgot to show the dirt cup. Now I can't do too much of a show in here because not through the thing anyway. I'm seeing some fluff in there that we picked up in the camper. Of course, it's harder to tell because I failed to show it prior to starting it. But we'll show it before we go in the house. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Back up. now, before we even unplug it to go into the house, I am going to show what we picked up because I failed to do the proper way last time. So let's see. I know there's a lot of leaves in it. I'm seeing some extra sand, it looks like. And of course, the oak leaves. Well, probably more than just oak leaves, but we'll actually empty this before we go into the house. Yeah, it's decently empty. I'm gonna see if I can make it more see-through because you cannot really see through it currently. But right now, let's go in here and let's go in the house, and I'm gonna cut because I know I'm gonna have to not only carry the phone, I'm also gonna have to carry the cord and everything because I don't feel like wrapping this up if I'm just gonna unwind it to do the house. So we'll be back. All right, we are back and we are inside the house. So just before I start, just so people don't think that I'm setting stuff up to make this look better than it is, still practically empty dirt cup, because that was an issue in the past. I had people saying, oh, you set this up to make that one, I don't remember what it was, to make that one look better than it is. So yeah, just to make sure we are getting genuine performance here, let's get started. And there we go. I am not going to do the master bed because it doesn't need it. And, well, I'm kind of running out of time with this one. But, yeah, we'll take it outside. No cuts at all, just to see what we picked up. Because people say, oh, these things aren't that good. They're just as bad as the new ones. Nah, not really. Like, They're more like a, this one in particular anyway, is more like a Dynamite or a Featherlight Bagless, older Featherlight Bagless in its dirt cup design. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Well, we know what it looks like. If y'all remember the last one, the red one I had, it had this atrocious setup in the top. Kind of expected that. Of course, we can see remnants of the parrot's mess in there. Some of it anyway. Yeah, none of these are good for hard floor. You want a hard floor vacuum, get like a Miele canister, or like if you can afford it. Or even, what was it called? Not a SIBO. Well, you could get a SIBO, again, if you can afford it. But I'm not going to go on and say, oh, SIBO, you have to get one of those because they dwarf everything else. But you can get a Miele or like a Bissell stick vac, an older one, I would suggest. Maybe a Dirt Devil Simply Stick, or if you want to go classic, and if we're staying on the topic of Dirt Devils, if you want to go for a classic style, but still get a bagless, what was it called? I think it was a Dirt Devil Swift Stick. They had the edge wedge thing on the front. Or if you want to go like the one I had, the Stick Vac Plus. The old bag Stick Vac Plus. But, yeah, that's, those are hard floor vacuum options. Or you could see about getting a, if you want to go vintage, see about getting a Regina electric broom or something. I would love to get a Regina electric broom. I actually had a Regina electric broom before. Was it the best stick vac in the world? Not really. Would I daily one? Yes, I would, because they're actually good stick vacs. But that's about enough for this video. You got my recommendations. Tell me how you liked it. Tell me what you want to see. I'll see what I can do, how I can do it, when I can do it, and if I can do it. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more content if you haven't yet. And let me know how you like this, because I've been wanting to upload this to YouTube for a while, and finally can, or finally have a chance to. If you want to see more of this, definitely subscribe and turn on your notifications. And if you want to help support the channel, you can click the super thanks and send a super comment. You can become a channel member. You can send supers and live chats. And outside of YouTube, you can go to Ko-fi and direct donate. And of course, there's Patreon, where you can see 2 more videos of this vacuum cleaner. And you can also see what came out of it when I cleaned it up. So, yeah, if you want to see that, then Patreon, purple level tier. And if you want to watch my content for free, that's an option as well. But until next time, bye, y'all.